Everybody, and welcome to our math time. So what we're going to do to start is we're going to just do some counting. We're going to do our sunset and our sunrise counting. So remember when we did that, you get your arms out like this, and when we're in a sunrise, that means our arms are going up because our arms are going to be the sun. So when we're in a sunrise count, we're going to go all the way up to 5. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to sunset count back to 1. So remember, sunset means the sun goes down. So we're going to sunset count down to 1. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake out your arms. We're going to do it one more time. Here we go. Get up your suns. And we're going to sunrise to 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to sunset. Going down to 1. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, Purdue. So you can shake out your arms. It's a little bit of an arm workout. You're doing great. All right. So what we're going to do today is I have a merry-go-round. So we're going to have to pretend this is our merry-go-round. We're going to have to use even more of our imagination because we are going to pretend that these are little bears. And the little bears are going to go on the merry-go-round. So I'm going to put them all around here. Just like that. So we have our bears on our merry-go-round. And now what I want to do is I want to count the bears. I'm going to count the bears. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. What happened? I think I might have done some mistake when I was counting. I didn't stop counting. So I started here and then I counted this one 2 times. Do you think that was the right thing to do? No, that was probably not the right thing to do. So what can I do to know when to stop counting when I'm counting in a circle? Because a circle keeps going around and around and around, just like the merry-go-round does. So how do I know when to stop counting? What are some things that I can do? I could pick them up. That's a good one. Ooh, I can also put something down next to the one I start with. I can put something down next to the one I start with. So if I start with this one, I'm going to put something next to it. So I'm going to do, I found this, so I'm going to put it next to it. So that way I know I started right here. So let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and I know to stop. Because when I got here, I was going to go here and count it again. But this told me that I had already counted it. And that's where I started. So instead of going around and around and around, I knew to stop. So I have 5 bears on the merry-go-round. 5 bears. So, do you think if I moved it here, if I put my counter here, do you think my number is going to change? Probably not, because I didn't add any bears. I'm just changing where I start to count. So I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I know to stop because my marker is right there. So I can put this marker wherever I want. I can put this here, 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 anywhere that I want to, just so it reminds me where I started to count. So what you can do on your papers is you can put your finger somewhere and then count with your other finger. If you have a pencil, you can put it there. Whatever you have to put something to just show you where you started, anything will work. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going, so my bears, the merry-go-round went super, super fast, and my bears went all over the place. So now they're not in a perfect circle, are they? Nope, they're kind of all over the place. Some are on the merry-go-round, some are off the merry-go-round. They're all over the place. The merry-go-round went too fast for them. So now, how can I count them? Well, I can touch each one like I did last time. All right. Or I can pick them up as I'm counting. So let's see. I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is called a counting path. A counting path. A counting path is telling me where I am going. Where I am going. So what we're going to do now is we are going to look at our math page for today. And we're going to look at how we can count all of these different things. So I'm going to grab my pencil because I don't do my work in crayon. So I'm going to write my name, Miss Martini. And I'm going to write the date, which is the 9th for September 18, because that is the day, 2020. All right. So here it says, count the objects, circle the total number of objects. So, okay, then I am going to count them. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to circle the number 3. Then it says color 1, 2, or 3 to see the hidden partners. Remember, hidden partners was something that we talked about yesterday. So I'm going to grab out my crayons, and you can use any color you want. So yesterday I felt like blue. Today I feel like orange. I'm going to grab my orange one. So it says color 1 circle. So I'm just going to color in 1 circle. Now your job is to count all of them, circle how many you counted, and then here it says color 3 stars. So what do you think you're going to do? Color in 3 stars. So you're going to do all of that. If you need help with this, reading some of the directions because it changes a little bit, you can ask somebody at home to help you. Then down here it says draw 2 circles and color them. Count all the objects and circle the number. So here's is a little bit trickier because it's giving you a direction to draw 2 circles. So you're going to grab your crayon or your pencil, draw in 2 circles, and you have to count all of the circles. So the ones you drew and the ones that are already here. So this one's a little bit different. So if you need help on this problem, you can ask somebody. The rest of them you know how to do. You're going to count the objects and then circle the total number. So just like we did here, I counted 1, 2, 3. And then I circled the number 3. And then here in the box it told me color 1 circle. So I colored 1 circle. So you're going to do that same thing for the rest of these. So you guys can do it. Show endurance. I know this one might be a little bit trickier than it normally is, but you can do it. I know you can, and I cannot wait to see all of the great work and the great counting that you do. Now remember, the last thing I'm going to tell you is when they're in a circle, you can put, so my pencil, maybe I put a dot right here to tell me this is the star that I started with. So I don't keep counting around like that. But I know when I get back to this star, I'm going to stop. So that's something that you can do. If something else helps you more, you can do that. But this is like putting that marker down just like we did in our lesson. So good luck, guys. Do your best and show endurance.